Fox News CEO Suzanne Scott told executives to stop fact-checking Trump because it would be bad for business. According to slides shown by Dominion Voting Systems that contained emails from Fox News CEO Suzanne Scott to Executive Vice President of Primetime Programming Meade Cooper, Scott had been insisting that journalists, yes, and there are journalists at Fox News, stop doing their jobs. Literally stop doing journalism because it looks bad for us. I've got some examples. One Fox News anchor, Eric Shawn, had on multiple occasions pushed back on Donald Trump's false election fraud claims on air using factual information. I know, crazy, right? Now, another anchor, Neil Cavuto, had also directly fact-checked a Trump official, which made Suzanne Scott very, very, very unhappy. In fact, here is the email. This has to stop now. This is dated December 2nd, 2020, with the subject line, Fox News Eric Shawn fact-check Trump dump claims. So that, of course, comes from...
They call them dumps, big, massive dumps.
The big, massive dumps of ballots. Yeah, ballots. Okay. So Scott wrote, I'm going to address this with you and Jay in a little tomorrow. This is bad business. And there clearly is a lack of understanding of what is happening in these shows. Bad for business. The audience is furious, and we are just feeding them material. Bad for business. Shh, stop telling people facts. Stop pushing back against lies. We're going to lose money. Our audience doesn't like it. They don't want to see factual information. Please, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, I have more. In another instance, Scott went after an anchor for fact-checking false claims about the election being made by Donald Trump's team. Take a look at that. This is Fox News betrayal. There's a question hanging in the air. Ah, yes, a question, yes. Our talent must stop disrespecting the audience. Let me just stop there. Isn't disrespecting the audience not telling them factual information? Even if, of course, it's not what they wanted. I mean, you're a Trump voter and you voted for Trump in 2020 and you wanted him to win. Saying that he didn't win, that's disappointing. I understand. There are a lot of people that are disappointed in 2016 that Donald Trump won the election. Now, of course, the right laughs at those people. You never forget the woman that was just breaking down screen. That's constantly being used as a meme by the right wing right now. It's the meme that never dies. But hey, people get upset when their side loses. I get it. But facts are facts. To disrespect your audience is to lie to them. Now, that email, by the way, was related to Neil Cavuto cutting away from a November 9th press conference by then Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany. Now, Kayleigh McEnany, during that conference, made baseless accusations days after the 2020 election that it wasn't that it was the Democrats that were committing the voter fraud. It said, Neil doesn't think the American audience is smart enough to make a decision for themselves in watching a press conference. Terrible. Funny enough, McEnany is a Fox News host now. So McEnany lied, got a job. Again, she made things up out of whole cloth, and she was rewarded for it. Neil Cavuto, who I do not agree with on the politics at all, he got he was yelled at. Again, for just cutting away from a press conference filled with falsehoods. But there's more. There's more. Oh, there's always more. And another email from November 19th, Scott wrote, I'm getting major incoming on her editorializing at the top of Dana's now. I'm assuming that's show. Dana's show. And her dismissive tone and indifference to the audience. We need to manage this. I saw she just did a hit in Cavuto. I hope she didn't double down. I can't keep defending these reporters who don't understand our viewers and how to handle stories. They don't understand our viewers. See, they don't understand the viewers tune in to not get factual information. They tune in to hear the things that they want to hear. You don't understand the audience. You have to understand, I understand them. I know they want to be lied to. So we're just going to keep lying to them. How dare you tell them the truth? How dare you? She continued by saying that the audience feels like we crapped on and we have damaged their trust and belief in us. We lost 25,000 subs from Fox Nation. Oh my God. We can fix this, but we cannot smirk at our viewers any longer. So, okay, this is about Kristen Fisher, a Fox News White House correspondent who left in May of 2021. So now Fox News, of course, told Mediaite, this is about the tone and delivery of the correspondent. It has nothing to do with fact checking. Wait, tone and delivery, that's not going to elicit this kind of response. Seriously. And again, I can't keep defending these reporters who don't understand our viewers and how to handle stories. And that they feel that we have crapped on them. No, you do that every single day. Every day. Every time you lie to them, you are disrespecting them and crapping on them. That's what's going on here. Look, here's the thing. This was all about Fox News viewers wanting to be lied to about the election. And in the rare times that Fox News correspondents would push back and actually give factual information, and it's rare, but they do it or have done it, those viewers get pissed off and they'll go to Fox News and OANN because those channels were more shameless in the lies that they were telling. Simple as that. Look, the bottom line here is Fox knows its audience. Suzanne Scott knows the audience. They know that if they say things the audience doesn't want to hear, that they will nope out. They'll leave. Gone. Because they don't want to hear facts. They don't want to hear that the election was not stolen. They don't want to hear that Donald Trump is a gigantic liar. It's a stone cold fact that Republicans wanted to be lied to. Now, the kicker, of course, is that most of them, to be fair, don't know that they're being lied to. But it doesn't matter. It's comforting. Because when you do tell them the facts, they reject it. They're going to go to the comfortable lie. That network has pushed narratives for decades that are not true. Since their inception, that's the whole point. They claim that illegal aliens are coming to the border. They're voting in elections along with the dead people. They get zombies. The fraud, it's so rampant. And now, all that we have to do as Republicans, we just have to get rid of the fraud. That's it. We just have to stop the fraud by making voting so much harder to do. And once we do that, the real Americans, they'll come back and take back the country from those pretenders, those pretend Americans. No, the reality is Republicans don't have the numbers anymore. There is demographic change, but also younger generations are just far more progressive. And they also don't rely on single sources like legacy media. A lot of Fox viewers, all they do is watch Fox. They don't watch anyone else. Maybe they'll tune into Newsmax once in a while. Maybe they'll listen to some right-wing radio, but mostly it's going to be Fox News. But younger people, more diverse. They do know that gay and trans people, non-binary, black, Latino, Asian, they know people. They don't buy into the lies about those groups that a lot of these Fox shows peddle. The Republican Party sees the writing on the wall. If they do not change, then they're going to basically phase themselves out of existence. That, or they see that, or they see something else. Why don't we just encourage a fascist coup? Oh, yeah, I think we'll go in that direction. But at the end of the day, when it comes to Fox News, however, generally they're a business. Businesses are there to make money, and keeping their audience there who enjoys being lied to, as long as it keeps the money rolling in, that's all that matters to them.